We start tonight with a major development in our Lost Trust investigative series out of Marlboro County, South Carolina.
Well, suspended Sheriff Charles Lemon is now under federal indictment charged with violating the U.S. Civil Rights Act.
If I had one last talk to him. There you go.
Well, the suspended sheriff and a former deputy each now face one count of deprivation of rights under color of law, a charge accusing both of the men of using excessive force in the abuse of an inmate in May of 2020.
The sheriff's own men handed a copy of this video to state investigators in the fall of 2021. They also handed a copy to chief investigator, reporter here, Jody Barr, who joins us right now here on the set. And Jody, it's taken quite a while here for the wheels of justice to work in the federal government. This video is what, 4 years old?
Yeah, it'll be 4 years old this coming May, so it has taken a while. You know, the new indictment addresses the federal civil rights law designed to prevent law enforcement from being judge, jury, and executioner in this country. But remember, this is not the first time suspended Sheriff Charles Lemon and former Deputy Andrew Cook were indicted in this case. I got a copy of the recording in the fall of 2021. At the same time, the state law enforcement division got their copy. Within weeks, the state attorney general's office played the video in front of the Marlboro County grand jury. Those jurors, who were all Charles Lemon's constituents, voted to indict the sitting sheriff for what they saw in that video. About a month after we got our hands on the video, the county grand jury indicted Sheriff Lemon and Deputy Andrew Cook. We were there as SLED agents helped Lemon clean out his patrol truck and packed up everything he owned from his office. The state indictments charged both men with misconduct in office and felony assault and battery. The morning of the indictment, the governor suspended Lemon from office. The following week, both men were in a Florence County courthouse where they pleaded not guilty to the charges. The suspended sheriff was handcuffed right there in the courtroom after the judge set a $25,000 bond on him and Deputy Cook. SLED agents drove both men back to the Marlboro County Jail, where they were fingerprinted, had their mug shots taken, and left the jail to await trial on their charges. Now, everything we just showed you happened back in December of 2021. Not a single court hearings happened since that day. Also, don't forget, today's indictment isn't the only trouble the suspended sheriff faces right now. He is also currently under a SLED investigation after his former warrants clerk accused him of ordering her to shred bench warrants issued by the county clerk. At last check, though, SLED told me that investigation is still open. And the state trial for March for Lemon and Cook, the AG's office told me today, that trial is now postponed. I asked AG Alan Wilson, if his spokesman, if the AG still plans to try Lemon on those state charges, but the spokesman told me he would not have an answer to that question until sometime in the next week.
All right, so we know right now there's no doubt that those charges cost taxpayers something at this point, right? But do we know if there's a possibility that the state now then would drop those charges?
Just the indictment alone took grand jury time. We're talking court time.
Right.
The arraignment you just saw there, all of that took time, and that, of course, is a cost, and that's just fuel the cost. And that's exactly what I asked the AG's office today. Remember, the AG also had a trial date set for Lemon in September, but canceled that and would not tell me why back then either.
All right. Yeah, certainly a tremendous investigation. It's taken a long time. And Jody, thanks for bringing that to light and staying on top of it as well.
Always. Thank you.
Great reporting, Jody. And Jody has done nearly 20 reports following the fall of Charles Lemon. You can be able to watch them on our website. Just click on qcnews.com.